What is up, YouTube? This is the world's tallest midgets back again with another movie review. We just got out of watching a Mystery Monday movie at Regal, which turned out to be Gran Turismo. And this is based off a true story. It's based off this guy named John from Wales in the UK, who was a really good Gran Turismo racer. He did in the racing simulator, and it's the real life story of how Nissan marketing partnered with Gran Turismo essentially
I
to
think you
get
meant Nissan.
Nissan, Nissan,
Nissan.
Nissan marketing and Gran
Nissan.
Turismo partnered to get the best racers from Gran Turismo and actually give them a chance to become a professional racer. And going into this movie, we didn't know what to expect. We saw the trailer, but we expected to be a bit mediocre, a bit average. We weren't super expecting of anything crazy. However, it was fun. It was a very fun movie. Very good cinematography, very good sound editing. The car sounded amazing. They looked amazing. The races, even though we know how they're gonna end, there was a lot of stakes, a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, and essentially the movie just follows John's story. His family dynamics. He has a disapproving father who, like every parent, wants the best for him. He wants his son to succeed, but he doesn't want his son to be living a delusion or have a crazy goal that he may not achieve. But John is like, screw you, dad. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna achieve my goals whether you like it or not, old man. And he does it. He gets his shot. He passes the academy. You see the hiccups along the way where he struggles. He's almost kicked out. He crashes. He messes up, but you see that he has like that natural talent, the natural knack, the instincts. And through his experience in Gran Turismo, he knows the tracks, he knows the lines, he's able to kind of gauge how to, overcome the other competitors. And yeah, basically, we see how the racing goes. We see him, go against the odds, interact with other racers who are very antagonistic, very, kind of rude towards him. And it's based off a true story. So that's the biggest thing to me, because before making the review, we actually looked up online if the events were true, and they were. There's a scene with a car crash. There's a scene where you see him win certain races, where he loses certain races, and the fact that it's based on a true story and these events actually happen really made the movie that good for me. Because if this was just fiction and completely made up, it would have been very cliche. I mean, a lot of the races, this man wins by a few inches, or he barely inches out the guy behind him. So if it was fiction, it would have definitely been a bit corny. But the fact that it's actually happened, it's exciting. And if we felt like we are watching a sports game at a restaurant, people were going crazy, they were losing their minds, they were cheering and clapping. And yeah, overall, I had fun with this movie. Definitely don't regret watching it. The theater was packed for the most part. And as a car enthusiast, car nerd, I loved it. I want a simulator myself. I also want a GTR. I want to just like experience what that's like. So yeah, I had a blast. So, what about you?
Yeah, I like the movie overall. I was telling JC that honestly, like after watching the trailers, I didn't really have a lot of like huge expectations for this movie. Like I was excited about it, especially knowing that on our Mystery movie Monday movie, whatever you call it, it was gonna be this one. I just did not care to like what I thought was gonna be about this movie. Like I didn't care if it was gonna be great or not. And I told you, see, I thought this movie was gonna be mid, but I actually really liked it. And great action from the car scenes. And to be honestly, the car scenes were the best part of this movie. Like
Yeah.
really well shot, really well done. Like it really feels like you're there with them driving the car. Like it just was great, and a lot of great Easter eggs from the game of Gran Turismo. Really great. If there's any car enthusiasts that love watching these type of movies, watch it. I definitely would highly recommend it. Gamers, the ones that are really big like fans of the Gran Turismo franchise, whatever, definitely watch this movie. I'm not saying you guys have to run to see it like right now, this the first day, like not right now, obviously it's gonna be August 11th, but I'm not saying you have to see the first weekend. But if someone was to come to me and tell me like, yo, should I go watch, I'll tell her, yeah, if you're really excited for it,
Yeah.
go. Definitely, I would say the best experience would be in IMAX, honestly. Me and JC talked about it, but unfortunately, since this
Yeah.
was a regular 2D experience, we couldn't do that. But yeah, I liked it overall, and I think that this is a movie that definitely, I hope it makes money, but it looks like it might not. But it doesn't have like a like good marketing behind it, but It's pretty. I liked it.
Yeah, I think it's the first like PlayStation, Sony's division of PlayStation movies to come out, so you could tell they're experimenting. But I really enjoyed it compared to the other trash that's been coming out, like Indiana Jones and
Trash.
you know, whatever other movies have come out recently that were just disappointing. This was just a breath of fresh air. Again, it's very simple. It's not breaking any new ground. It's not anything just, you know, crazy experimental. It was simple, but it was fun, especially what they did with the cars and the racing. They knew what to focus on, so I really enjoyed it. And I gave it a 7.5. You know, obviously it's not perfect; it has its flaws, but it was a good time. So definitely glad that we came.
Yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Clearly, you know, JC liked it slightly better than me, but I think the movie had a pretty good writing. I'm not saying it was amazing, but it was pretty good writing. The actors all did a good job. I thought this, like again, JC said, his cinematography was really good. There's not really a lot of huge, crazy flaws on this movie, but definitely go out and see it. I definitely would say that this is definitely a way better car movie than any of the last 3 Fast X movies, or not Fast X, Fast Furious movies. This is actually a car movie, and a really good one from the last time, because me and JC, our favorite car movie ever is damn, I'm forgetting.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Love that movie.
Love that movie. Best car movie ever. But for us, obviously. But this is definitely a good one in a while. It's been quite a hot minute since a good car movie came out.
But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys get to see it August 11th when it comes out. We got to see it early, thankfully. So yeah, we enjoyed it. But
pleasant experience.
Until next time, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Adios.